Welcome to the podcast, you filthy animals. And when I say filthy animals, I mean wholesome, absolutely perfect people. Good stuff.
Because you don't want to give anyone a backhanded compliment, do you?
No. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, Jodes.
Every sentence that's ever started with that phrase is going to be some sort of thinly veiled abuse.
Hey, no offence, but you. I said no offence. It's all good.
Oh, it's fine. That cancels it out. Hey, enjoy the podcast. Hey, Friends star Jennifer Aniston has had a bit of a vent and a bit of a rant about a commonly used compliment that drives her bananas. So speaking to British Vogue, she said the phrase, "you look great for your age," should be "you look great, period." She said that's a habit of society that we have these markers like, well, at that stage, so for your age, I don't even understand what it means. I'm in better shape than I was in my 20s. I feel better in mind, body and spirit. It's all 100% better.
Right, okay.
Thoughts about that?
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying, because what, should you not look this good? Or does that mean you actually don't look that good, but considering how old you are, you're not too bad?
I just don't like the sentiment that the only level of attractiveness is youth. That's the marker that's being used here.
Yeah.
So, and it really got me thinking about my looks now compared to being in my 20s. So when you're in your 20s, I think producer Zoe, you'll agree, you sort of get a sense that your looks are your commodity, that's your currency in life, especially as a female, and you're obsessed with being a bit thin and attractive and all those sorts of things. And I don't know when it happened or why it happened or how it happened, but now I just don't care.
Oh.
I really I used to, because particularly in my other job where you're on the telly, I used to do the tanning and get the hair done every couple of months and lashes and all that sort of stuff. I just don't want to look bad on the telly now.
Yeah.
Like, if C+ is the past, then I'll take it. And I don't know why that switch happened, but quite seriously, I just feel like now I want people to find me attractive because they think I'm kind, or they think I light up a room, or they think I'm funny, or I've got a good heart. It's all those things now that make me want people to find me attractive for those reasons.
Yeah.
And I still work out, but I don't work out because I want to be a size 6. I work out because it's good mentally and it's good for my body, and the mental health side is more for me.
Yeah. I like how you just don't care at all. Sometimes it'll be like a Wednesday morning and Jodie walks in the studio and she's completely naked. I'm like, Jodes, what's going on with the no clothes? And she's like, I don't care anymore.
I'm so free. I'm so in touch with my spirituality. If I want to be naked, I will be. But yeah, it's a really interesting one. And Jennifer was saying that she had these, I have to do a minimum pounding, 45 minutes of hard cardio, otherwise I haven't had a good workout. And she said then her body just broke down and got injured.
Yeah.
So now she does a lot more gentle stuff, which was interesting as well.
Yeah.
But just the old backhanded compliment. I've learnt not to even expect compliments from you because they're never, ever forthcoming.
Oh, that's really not fair. Because I'm genuinely doing my best.
I know you try. But yeah, the old backhanded compliment, I get this one a lot. So people will come up to me in the street and go, "Oh my God, you look so much better in real life than you do on the telly."
So what's that supposed to mean? That you look putrid on TV?
That's exactly what I say to people now.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? I look like a pig on the telly?
Yeah, great.
Thanks.
Nice that in real life. I'm sort of glad it's not the other way around. Anyone who ever starts a sentence off with the words, don't take this the wrong way.
No offence.
No offence.
Yeah.
It's always offensive. And this one as well. I really like how you don't care what people think of you.
Yeah. Oh, what does
that means in general, you're probably a bit of a mug.
Yeah, yeah.
But I rise above that, and I don't care that people think that you're a mug.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Jodes, I reckon it's your 30s. I'm just starting to get to that point where I'm at that point of I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
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 I reckon I'm 33, so I reckon started around the 30 mark.
I reckon. And it's, it's bloody exhausting. It's exhausting trying to look good all the time,
What about this, Abby?
Andrew?
Yeah, I get it.
Is it exhausting for you?
It's really exhausting.
Trying to look good all the time?
Showering every day, all those types of things. What about this, Ab? Have you ever been told this? You're so great, why are you still single?
Yeah, 100%, all the time. What's a gorgeous girl like you doing still single? Shut up. Do you know what I said, actually? I said to someone on Bumble, this was a few months ago, he said, why are you still single? And I said, because I'm mentally ill. And I thought he was going to delete me and block me, but he didn't. He took it like a champ. So shout out to him.
That's nice. 13 24 10. Let's do this morning on the back of Jen being all like, you look great for your age. Shut up. That's a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
What's your backhanded compliment? What have people said to you and you've gone, I don't know how to feel about that. Part of that hurts my heart.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So the big one as well was for me with football.
Yeah.
Well, you had a pretty good career considering you didn't play AFL.
Ouch.
It's like whack in the face.
I mean, you won 4 Sandford bloody premierships. That's not to be sneezed at.
And then when you walk away, they go, geez, he'd give it all up for one AFL game.
Let's go to Carly. What are you copping, Carly?
Well, I'm a teacher of primary school age children, and we all know that they are the most honest people in the world.
No.
I have been wearing a mask because I live with my dad, and my dad's really sick at the moment. And one of the kids comes up to me and goes, look, no offence, but you look so much prettier with the mask on. That one broke me a little.
Oh, my God. That would hurt my soul. Thank you, Carly. I'm sure it's not true. Christy, what's your backhanded compliment?
For back content, I'm a young mum, so I'm 25, nearly 26 with two young boys, and I was out at a party and someone walked up and goes, for 2 kids, you don't look that bad.
Oh, no.
That's good, isn't it?
Okay, something you should never comment on is parenting or a woman's body after she's had children.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Yes, and even I can work that out.
Yeah.
It's just areas you just don't go down.
Exactly right. Catherine, good morning.
Hi, guys. So, my daughter plays baseball, and she's 15, and she gets told that she plays really well for a girl. And most times she's actually copying it from other females, which is even worse.
Oh, no. So our little producer Zoe here is a fierce feminist, and her face looks horrified right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Narelle, what have you got for us?
Yeah, I had a backhanded comment. I was at work because I lost quite a bit of weight, and all of a sudden a girl came up to me and said, you look really well. Have you put on weight?
Okay, it has to stop. Like, commenting on people's weight ever is so unacceptable, don't you think?
Yeah, just leave it. Just find something else to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about the weather. It's pretty cold at the minute.
Yeah, and if someone with the emotional intelligence of Andrew Hayes can explain that to people, then it's just a no-go, isn't it?
And what is even going on? Have you seen the way that I run?
Yeah.
So did you ever see me play football or anything, or the way that I run?
Yeah, I've seen you run. I saw you running around the uni loop the other day.
Extremely upright, the way that I run. Like real solid high knee lift. So I've had a couple of sessions with Henry, talk about kids being honest, where I've had a couple of sprints because we're playing football.
Yeah.
And he would stop me and go, Dad, no, stop running like an idiot. Run properly, like this. And I'm trying to explain to him that's just how I run.
Yeah.
The brutalness of youngsters.
Yes, that's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't notice your uprightedness when I saw you running the other day. I didn't know it was a thing. It is according to Henry.
It's just Henry that's going after me.
Oh, no.
You know what, let's all share though. If you've got a little example of those backhanded compliments, still text them through as well, 0400 919 919.
Well, so you can take us out on a little humble brag about how far you ran the other day as well.
What do you mean?
Well, you always go, just did 21 Ks.
Well, a bit short actually, it was 19, but it's just a number at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean much.
And then I was sore for the next 3 days, but a good distance for someone my age.
Have you checked out whatif.com's top 10 winter weekenders yet?
How good's a what if tip?
Launceston's in there, Canberra, Cairns, Tweed Heads.
Book your winter getaway on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Gosh, what day is it again?
Now that's a joke.
That was a joke.
That's a joke. A joke. That's a terrible joke.
Yeah, this is how we like to start a Monday. Each and every Monday, valued members of the team each bring a joke to
Yes.
put you in good spirits.
That's exactly right. Our aim is to please right here, right now, and to make you laugh and smile.
I mean, I just look forward to Abby's joke every single Monday.
I hate this segment.
No,
I hate it.
We know your feelings, and it's like we have to drag you in here to participate. But anyway,
Okay.
who wants to go first?
I'll go first if that's okay.
Go on then.
Really set the tone and set
Yep.
the standard.
Yeah.
All right, so on top of what was a large Saturday night, you're not going to believe this as well, Jode. So I was on my way home and a man assaulted me with a block of cheese and a pint of milk as well.
What?
Seriously, how dare he? Now, the nucleus of this joke, you've got cheese and you've got milk, which are all valued commodities of the dairy department.
Exactly.
How dare he versus dairy?
I thought they were carbs or veggies or something.
Well, it is what it is.
And also the whole point is if your joke is decent, you don't need to mansplain it each and every week. Anywho, Abby.
Do I have to go
Here we
next,
go.
do I?
Yeah.
You sure do.
Are we ready?
Yep.
A teenager invited her boyfriend over to watch a movie at home. She turned the lights off when he arrives. The mother walks past and turns them back on. This happens a few times until the daughter says, "What's wrong with us sitting in the dark to watch a movie?" The mum saunters back and replies, flicking the light on again, "Honey, children in the dark cause accidents, but accidents in the dark cause children."
No, I get it.
Okay.
Hang on, I don't get it. What's going on? So, because when you get out, there's no lights and you're walking around, you can bump into things.
Sure.
Yeah. Is that what's going on?
So, I think that's it.
This is where Abby says, "I'm never doing this again."
Each and every week.
Ready?
All
No,
right.
it's not bad, Abs. It's good.
Do you want mine?
Yeah.
Okay. A woman has twins and gives them up for adoption. One of them goes to a family in Egypt and is named Amal. The other goes to a family in Spain. They name him Juan. Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his birth mother. Upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wishes she also had a picture of Amal. He responds, "They're twins. If you've seen one, you've seen them all."
Get it? Nice little play on words. That's good. Well done, Joe. You rounded up nicely.
Well done.
Good stuff. Abby, one more quick go at it? A man has just walked into the studio and we're all feeling just a little bit sheepish.
The Weekend Sports Wrap with Tom Rehn.
Oh, there he is. Welcome, great man.
Great to be here.
Yes.
Big weekend, lots of footy to talk about. Thunderbirds amazing. So much good sport to talk about from the weekend.
Can't even. Just very quickly, happy birthday to you. We had a big night on Saturday night. Guess what happened to me when I got home? We realised we didn't have keys to get into the house.
Oh, no.
So I had to sit on the porch in the freezing cold while my husband got an Uber to my mother-in-law's to get a spare key.
No.
That's the way my night ended.
Where did you leave them?
Oh, no, because we Ubered it there, we didn't take any keys with us. And the kids had used the spare key, Rennie, and not put it back in the lockbox.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, happy birthday.
Yeah.
How was the place, by the way? Because the weather wasn't kind.
The lawn looks like Elizabeth Oval. Around, this time of year after a very wintry day, it was chopped up.
Yeah, the goal square at Ponderosa
So,
about round 12.
Have you got a green thumb, Hazy or Jodes? Can you maybe... you got any tips?
Wouldn't have thought.
Me either.
Called Jim's Mowing. Hey, Randy, where do you want to start this morning? Do you want to start with the cricket?
Let's do that. Yeah, what a great night. Well, it was rain affected, but I'm loving it. There was a bit of niggle overnight, so Ollie Robinson got Usman Khawaja out for 141, gave him a send-off.
Absolute spray.
He's just smashed him for 140, and he just goes on your bike. But I love it. It's, a bit of mongrel, bit of feeling in the series. They bowl us out for 386, which is a lead of just 7, so it's basically all square. And now they're 2 for 28 in their second innings. This game is on 2 days. If the weather holds, I still think we'll get a result, but it's a great test match for what hopefully is going to be a good start to the series. And from an SA perspective, Carey 66, Head made 50, so pretty solid from the two boys.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
You need to give credit as well to the England and the way they're going about it. Declaring on the first day.
Oh my! And you know what? It could come back to haunt them, Hazy, because they probably could have made an extra 50 runs, but they take the game on. And you know what I did love? Yesterday when they bowled to our lower order, they had some of the most unusual fields, but it worked. They tried things differently. They're trying to, encourage people to watch Test cricket. It's entertaining, and they're achieving it. They're making the game fun to watch.
Let's get to the netball, shall we? Can we do that first?
Yeah.
Now Jodie's on.
I know.
I mean, they'd been struggling the last month. They've been really struggling, but they beat the Swifts over there, and that means they finish second, so double chance. They play them again this week for a spot in the grand final.
Yeah.
Huge win on the weekend.
See, I won't drill down onto it too much, but there were a lot of tactics at play too, because they had up against Romilda Aiken, who can shoot from under the post, but cannot shoot a two-shot.
Yes.
So what they were doing is when the 5-minute buzzer went, they were swapping out their players to their specialist two shots. So it was a really interesting game. Thunderbirds will go back to Sydney this weekend.
Yeah.
And if they win, straight through to the grand final.
Which would be enormous. But at least they've got that double chance now.
Yeah.
And they deserve to finish top 2.
I just don't know where they're going to play if it comes back here, because I think the entertainment centre is being used for Disney on Ice. So if it comes back here...
Could they merge the two together? You know, maybe like that. You got to play, but you got to play on ice skates. Stepping. No, I'm not stepping. I'm just sliding across the floor.
Yeah, that's extraordinary, isn't it?
So, because they would fill that joint out 3 times over.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so look, great win nonetheless. Though, worry about that if they get there. But a magnificent result on the weekend.
Hey, Rennie, some footy as well. Obviously, the Crows had the bye on the weekend. They play Collingwood next week. Port Adelaide played on Thursday night. Huge win. The question I want to ask you is, can you see them making any changes? Because there's some very, very solid talent running around in the SANFL.
Well, just have a look at what they did yesterday, Hayesy, and I know you're all over it. Do a brilliant job with 7 with regards to the SANFL. But Mead yesterday has 26 touches. Burgoyne has 25. Jonas got through again, had 12 touches. Orazio Fantasia played pretty much just the first half, a couple of goals. They're good players, great depth, but hard to change a winning side, Hayesy, isn't it? I mean, Junior Rioli didn't play last week.
So he has to come back in.
Probably has to. But Quinton Narkle was exceptional for the power. He kicked 2 goals, 13 touches, didn't do anything wrong. So, probably not, Hayesy. Those guys might just have to wait. I think Fantasia, they might give another couple of weeks anyway. I think Jonas is probably now on the outer at the moment, which is rough, but, that's where they're at. And then just good depth players with those other 2 that I mentioned, but that's just where they're at right now.
Yeah, it's a good spot to be.
Great spot.
Really good spot to be. And obviously we speak to Orazio Fantasia every second week. He's an absolute favourite of ours. And 3 weeks in a row now that he's got through, which is really, really good to see.
Yeah, and that's it. He's building the body of work. If he can do 2 more weeks, Hayesy, he'll play at some stage. He's too good a player not to. And he could be really important come finals time. They're going to make the finals. Yep. They should finish top 2 now. So it's still there for him, but he just needs to just keep on playing. There'll be an injury or maybe some loss of form somewhere. Yeah. He'll get a chance.
Yeah. You've lost me now. I'm just imagining Daffy Duck on the ice going, here if you need.
Putting the WD bib on.
Hey, Rennie, before we let you go, it's Monday, so you know what that means. Quick little joke for us.
What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
What?
Sophisticated.
That's not bad. Thank you, Tom Rehn.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge. I just got valuable info. This is so juicy. Jodies Juice.
So the 2023 Logie Awards are getting the Oscars treatment, with Channel 7 announcing TV's Night of Nights will have a host for the first time in 11 years. Do you want to guess who the host might be?
Oh, I'm going to say, is it David Koch?
No, it is
not Koch. Okay.
Sam Pang.
Oh, that's good.
Who said it's a huge honour to be asked to host the Logies, and while it will be weird not having a buzzer or a beer in front of me, hopefully I'm up for the challenge. This is him last year accepting Kitty Flanagan's Logie on her behalf because she couldn't make it.
The TV Week Logie goes to
Kitty Flanagan.
Well, Kitty obviously couldn't be here tonight, but Kitty, I know, would be mortified that she has won this award, considering all the nominees you just saw, and she'll be happy to know that it wasn't really a very popular win in the room.
Sam Pang is amongst a very, very select group of comedians in this country who are so bloody seriously funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a gun.
It's just his deadpan delivery, you reckon? And they've just released the list of nominees. So this is the gold Logie list. Shockingly, Hamish Blake, Julia Morris, Lee Sales from 7:30 and Australian Story on the ABC, Mark Cole-Smith from the ABC, Osher Gunsberg from The Bachelors, and Sean McAuliffe and Sonia Kruger.
Early prediction, who have you got?
Creme de la creme. Probably Hamish. I mean, is there anything that man can't do?
No one's going to complain, are they?
Nah.
No, absolutely not.
Juicy.
Juicy. Australia, we have a new Ashes villain.
Yeah.
So the first test is teetering on a knife's edge as we close in down on day 3, and I think Rehn might have closed play early.
Yeah, they missed a heap of play yesterday because of rain, which is annoying.
But the biggest drama happened early in the day with England's Ollie Robinson being called out by cricket fans following his over-the-top send-off after dismissing Usman Khawaja, who made like 3,000 runs.
Yeah.
No, he made about 140, and then he's given him a mouthful on the way out.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing about situations like this where, is he saying, "Oh, I got you. You're my victim," and then Usman goes, "I just scored 140, mate."
I was like 9 runs short of a century and a half. Shut up, mate.
It's ridiculous. We love a villain, though, particularly in the Ashes.
Yeah. There's a lot of chirping that goes on.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of chirping.
There would be, and that's just the barmy army.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my gosh. So when I went to the Ashes, me and a couple of the other wags thought it would be a really good idea to run past that stand. Oh, my God, the sheer amount of abuse we got on the way past. I was like, oh, my God, this is the worst decision I've ever made.
Like fun abuse or stuff that really makes you go, I'm quite offended now. My eyes are leaking.
Yeah, it was horrible. Because we ran past with the Aussie flag thinking that would be fun.
Well, why on earth did you think that would be a good idea?
Because I was 21 and an idiot.
Can you say who else you were with?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah, I was with Tracy Bevan and Jane McGrath, actually. All 3 of us, little blondies, ran past.
There you go. Good work, girls.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Juicy.
Kourtney Kardashian has revealed she's pregnant in a very sweet and public way. So Kourtney's husband is Travis Barker. He was playing a set with his band Blink-182, and Kourtney had been pictured in the crowd holding up a sign with the happy news, Travis, I'm pregnant. Producer Zoe, can you jump on the mic and explain the significance of this sign, please?
Okay, so Travis was playing with Blink-182 in this show, and in the Blink-182 film clip for All the Small Things, in the crowd of one of their performances, a chick holds up a sign that says, Travis, I'm pregnant.
That's right.
So Kourtney came to the show and held up a sign that said, Travis, I'm pregnant.
And he was like, it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Not really.
Just a bit of fun.
Yeah. Oh, I get the joke because that's from the film clip, but you're not really pregnant, are you?
Juicy. Very good stuff. Travis Barker still getting it done as well with the Blink-182 boys.
Yeah. All the Small Things, one of the greatest songs of all time.
It really is. It's up there.
It's good, isn't
it is the song of a generation of youth.
Oh, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
So true.
And that's Jodies Juice.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hayesy on Miss Daysey.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, drag, it's a Monday. Well, don't think like that. Embrace it. Get amongst it and inject that little damaged brain of yours with some knowledge. It's time to repair and recuperate.
Why do you presume everyone's as bad as you on the weekend?
I just assume everyone had 25 beers on Saturday night. Or was that just me?
Perhaps.
Yeah, happy birthday, Tom Rehn. Oh, boy. Let's not do a 40th ever again. Let's go back to the 19th of June in 1983. Macklemore, whose real name is Ben Haggerty, big bad Benny boy.
That's certainly not as cool a rock star.
Yeah, born in Washington. Today is his 40th birthday.
40?
Yeah.
He's achieved a bit.
He's done very, very well. Along with Ryan Lewis. And everyone's like, what does Ryan Lewis even do?
Who is
Everything's Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
His producer is probably the brains of the operation.
Ryan's taken his wagon and hitched it to Macklemore's back.
Yeah, we made some good cash. 1978, Garfield the cat made his comic strip debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, Garfield and friends.
Oh, I loved Garfield as a kid.
I love Garfield. I used to get up early in the morning and watch Garfield on Cheese TV before going to Beckham Public School.
Did you?
Yes, Garfield. I used to collect all the comic books as well. What we did learn is that John, the owner, John was a massive loser.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
And he's always trying to lock down Liz.
Yeah.
He'd go on these dates.
Yes.
He couldn't quite get her.
He never quite sealed the deal. Also, what was interesting about Garfield was his best friend Odie.
Yeah.
Who would have known when I was a kid loving Garfield and little Odie was there, and then one day I'd become an Oddie.
Yeah.
Similar to Odie.
I thought you were going to say similar brain capacity, because that would be awful, because Odie had some issues. Wasn't much going on in Odie's head.
No,
was
there
there?
wasn't.
Yeah, bless him though. 2003, Krispy Kreme Donuts opened their first store in Australia in Penrith in New South Wales. I was in year 12 at the time.
Yep.
And I was in Sydney at the time. And you better believe we made a couple of trips to Penrith to go swirl some of these donuts.
Just the hype surrounding Krispy Kremes when it first came to Adelaide as well. Like the lineup on Port Road was outrageous. It's like, guys, hang in there 6 months. They'll be at the airport. You can just grab them anytime you want.
Yeah. Like this thing's going to expand, it would seem.
Yeah.
2015, Pixar's animated film Inside Out is released.
Okay.
Good, but it's no series like Cars was. Lightning McQueen. I am Speed. Pixar, though. Jeez. I mean, they're basically raising my children.
Yeah, good on them.
Good on them. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Number one song on June 16, 2004 was Superstar by Jamelia. Fun fact about Jamelia is that there's no fun facts about Jamelia. This was Jamelia's grand final. Now, I was a little bit dusty yesterday. Just a little bit sore in the head.
Yeah.
Could have been worse, though. Could have been like this person or body that they found in Texas not too long ago. Police investigating the discovery of a woman's body in Texas have determined the deceased victim was, in fact, a sex doll. You didn't know where that was going, did you?
No.
Every single time you're like, where's this going to go? It always comes back to the deceased sex dolls, doesn't it?
So, hang on, what happened?
Authorities in Harris County made a strange discovery on Wednesday. They were called to a residence after a body was found on the premises. However, upon closer inspection, the official determined it was, in fact, a sex doll. False call on this one. Upon closer inspection, it's not a body, Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said hours later.
Oh, come on, Ed.
The silicone sex doll was only wearing a pink bra and underwear at the time it was found. It was also dismembered, which is very, very strange.
Oh, that's very weird.
But more importantly, as Ed Gonzalez said, upon closer inspection, it was just a sex doll.
Oh, God.
Oh, the relief, eh? 13, 24, 10. How many times did you think you found a body and it turns out to be a sex doll? Don't you hate that? Oh, the phones are lighting up. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy, isn't
Text us too, 0400 919 919. Did you find a sex doll that you thought was a dead person?
Watch the phone lines absolutely light up.
It's so weird that this should come up today because on
International Sex Doll Day. It's not.
I went round to your house yesterday.
Oh, no.
And I thought,
you found
my God, that's a corpse. And then upon closer inspection, I poked you and I went, oh no, it's just Hayesy the sex doll.
Wearing pink underwear as well.
Tomorrow, big show. We're going to catch up with the Hilltop Hoods.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yep.
You claim to be friends with one of them.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes with Dan Smith.
Yes.
Also, have it on Hayesy. So we launched this morning. That's we're going to head along to Lewis Capaldi tomorrow. From tomorrow, we're going to be giving tickets away. So you need to hang around for that.
And also make sure you register for Pay Your Bills. We paid someone's mortgage for the month today.
Solid, wasn't it?
$3,000.
Really good stuff.